From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, a sunny and warm one today, but at least the humidity was down. It felt pretty good this morning. We'll feel equally as nice tomorrow morning. Not much of a breeze, and we warm up again tomorrow afternoon. Today 89, tomorrow 90, Friday maybe 91 or 92, and that's the way it's going to go into the weekend. A little bit of a change for the weekend. We'll get to that in just a bit, but first off, let's take a look to see what's going on across the Bayou State and generally fair skies. Notice still some active showers and storms off to the east and then poking into southeast Louisiana this afternoon. Still a couple of isolated showers. This is pretty much where the frontal boundary is drawn up nearly stationary this afternoon. In fact, it made a run into St. Mary Parish and then backed up a little bit today, but still scattered showers just east of the forecast area, at least for Acadiana. But toward the Stevensville area, around the Morgan City area, some showers and storms, more action off to the east. But that's where it should stay. Might see some more action in this part of the world again tomorrow as well. So temperatures this morning, boy, it felt great. 69 Lafayette, New Iberia, lower 60s off to the north. These are 7 a.m. readings, and then you got into the 50s once you got up toward Lufkin and Dallas this afternoon. And then you see the warm-up temperatures well into the upper 80s, but now low to mid 80s with 70s just to our north and west. And the dew points really show things quite graphically. Lower 70s locally. That's better than yesterday's mid 70s, which are off farther to the east. But notice Alexandria, Fort Polk, you get into the lower 60s. So that's where it's feeling really good this evening. And just an hour's drive to the north and west, feeling much more comfortable for sure. Now, as we look at the big picture, open it on up, take a quick look at the tropics. We do have a 700 millibar upper level low here across portions of the Caribbean. That's going to be moving westward, eventually adding to the rain chances for Bahamas near term, Florida tomorrow, and then perhaps portions of the Gulf of Mexico. We might see some of this moisture come Sunday, so we got to factor that in. Meanwhile, here's a record-breaking storm, not because it's an intense storm. This is Hurricane Ophelia. This is the 10th named storm of the hurricane season, 10th hurricane, and the 10th consecutive tropical storm that has become a hurricane, and that is certainly a record. 75-mile-per-hour winds, no threat to the western hemisphere, but it is been a record-breaking season, and interestingly enough, you could see some 70, 80-mile-an-hour winds over by Ireland as we go into early next week with the remnants of this system. It won't be tropical, but it will still be a pretty hefty storm. For us, it's nice and quiet. The showers that we showed you off to the east diminish early this evening. Tomorrow, we'll start off with partly sunny skies. We'll be mostly sunny throughout the day, kind of a repeat of today. Maybe some high clouds out there as the model is insisting on it, although we didn't see them today, and the model was insisting on that today as well. Going into Friday, much the same, mostly sunny skies, looking pretty good, very light winds. Temperatures, though, topping out in the lower 90s for sure, and much the same as we could go into Saturday, but notice we start to see a little bit more in the way of moisture and cloud cover moving in as we go into Saturday. That could set the stage for a few showers on Sunday. For Sunday afternoon, we're going 20, perhaps 30%. Front gets here Sunday night into Monday. That's going to make it feel much better going into next week. But tonight, feeling pretty good. Northern portions of Acadiana, lower 60s across the board from Ville Platte through Opelousas and Kinder. Mid-60s, I-10 corridor, Lafayette, always a little bit warmer by the airport and with more city stuff going on, including concrete that gives us that heat island effect. And then temperatures in the mid to upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. And temperatures, by the way, Lafayette also dominated by the swamp right near the airport as well. So that's a moderating factor. So after that cool start tomorrow, temperatures topping out upper 80s to near 90 for your high. So once again, another warm one. Back down into the upper 60s tomorrow night. So still relatively comfortable. And temperatures back into the lower 90s Friday. That heat index not much of a factor, but lower 90s for October 12th. That should be August 12th, not October 12th. So nice evening ahead, pleasant temperatures. Temperatures still 5 degrees above normal. We should be at about 62 this time of year, and the normal high should be 83 rather. It's going to be 90 for a high tomorrow. Comfortable humidity, though. Not much of a breeze out of the north-northeast at about 3 to 6. Raging Cajun game. It's going to be warm for tailgating. Upper 80s to near 90. A very pretty sunset right after kickoff time. And by the end of the game, some folks might want a jacket or a sweater. 74 degrees. I'm still wearing shorts, but everybody is different there. So as we go down the road, temperatures lower 90s through the weekend. Then we get into Monday, Tuesday, finally cooling off and a nice breeze. And at night, getting into the window opening world of the mid to upper 50s for a few nights. Not quite that many nights, but we will take what we can get.
We
Absolutely.
Sure will.
Holding out for November, I guess, at this point.
At this point, November, there'll be a gumbo chill in the air,
Perfect,
but
okay.
not this October the way it's going.
All right, thanks, Rob.